going to interview Christian now. This is Christian. He's going to explain a bit about what he does. I've written some questions down that are commonly asked, and he's just going to answer them for us. So first of all, obviously your name's Christian. I know you as Christian.
Yes.
But can you explain your role / rank that you perform in the camp?
I'm the principal musician, namely the bugler. So I essentially let people know when things are happening in camp. So I hold no rank other than that. But my role in the society as a whole is I'm the narrator, so I narrate the battles.
Which is exciting.
It can be.
Very exciting.
Yeah. Depends how close to the plan they go.
When we were younger, I say we were both younger, obviously, but I was more teenager. I'd sit at the side of the battlefield, and if Christian forgot to inform the public to cup their ears and open their mouths for the sound of the cannon to let the shockwave go through, I'd go like this across the battlefield to remind
health and safety reminder, basically.
Cool. 2. How long have you been reenacting?
I suspect it's from 2000. I was thinking about this when you asked me earlier. I think it was from about 2007. I'm just trying to think because it was from when Elliot was very young, and Elliot's 20 now. So
yeah,
I think he was 2 when we brought him to the first one. So
near enough 20 years.
Just
under
20 years.
Just under 20 years.
Yeah, just under 20 years. There you go. She wrote the maths faster.
How did you get into this? And why the American Civil War, and did you pick
Phil Clark.
That's what Daz said in his interview.
Phil Clark. I went to, it was kind of a slow burner. I went to War Games, the festival's the wrong word. They have a big collection at Sheffield, Triples. All the war gamers, all the role players go, it's all tabletop. But the American Civil War was recruiting there, and I came across Phil Clark. And I kind of half thought about it, and then I had an accident and I couldn't walk for some years. And straight after that, I kind of wanted to do something, and I kind of picked that up from there, from an old invitation. So yeah, it was 4 years between when he invited me and I actually took him up.
Is it just you that comes?
No, my daughter comes as well.
As she has today?
No, she has today. And she's brought another person, she's brought a boyfriend with her.
Which is even better.
More
people, more the merrier.
And I think he's addicted.
You think he is?
Oh well, yeah.
And then he'll see this video and he'll go, I changed my mind actually.
Well, yeah, when he's like, I'm not sure if I should be doing this. And then he comes back and goes, I died dramatically over a wall. Yeah, he's there, he's good. We're fine.
What do you enjoy the most?
The people. I just like, I mean, once you've been, it's not just American Civil War, I mean, I narrate for all sorts of societies, as you know, in all sorts of periods, and there is nothing quite like reenactors. Reenactors are like a really, once you're a reenactor, it's
you don't go back.
No, it's like you joined a family.
Yeah.
And it's like, my favourite is when things screw up. If you've ever seen a screw up on a camp, I mean, we had one year where we had an explosion happen.
Yep.
And literally, medics just appeared, do you remember?
Yeah,
medics
I remember, just appeared from nowhere.
Or if ever you've got a problem with a car or something, people just bring tanks and things to tow you out. It's like, oh, here's a tank, I'll tow you out. Yes, no problem. Yeah, absolutely.
In which case, the opposite. You're not necessarily your least favourite thing, because I love everything about camp, you love everything about camp. But if you had to pick something that was your least favourite, what would you say? So Dad said it was the packing down, going home. Yes, he enjoys that bit, but it also makes him sad because it's leaving us, the big family that we have here.
Oh yeah, end of season blues.
Yeah.
Oh, good God. Yeah, end of season blues is horrible. But no, for me, sometimes it's the restrictions placed by events. Sometimes you can see things that we could perhaps take bigger and better, or
do bigger and better.
Yeah, and sometimes you're a bit restricted by the field and things. I mean, we're here today, and this is a wonderful field with a wonderful, but it's
with
not
the church backdrop, the wall, and that was brilliant today.
Sometimes it's a halfpence stamp, and
Just so you know, if you want to see the battlefield reenactment where we're up on the church with the wall, there's a link in the description below because that'll be on a different video for the public view. Just thought I'd say that as well. Be a bit cringe and say that.
Ruthless plug. We should co-present.
Yeah, we should.
We should. We're quite good at that.
what do you normally eat? So obviously we've had rations from Frank the last couple of events, and the rations video went out last week, so if people want to see that, that's also linked below. But we don't eat rations. They all know I eat square sausages and beans because I talk about it on every video I do. What do you tend to bring with you to eat?
Actually, I'm quite good at reenacting because I'm not bored. My biggest problem at home is I eat when I'm bored. So when I come to reenactments, I tend to have a good breakfast, normally a fried breakfast, which I probably shouldn't, but then I probably won't eat till 4 or 5 o'clock, or I might just have bread and cheese or something, you know, something very simple in the middle of the day. I tend to be busy, so I tend not to snack out, to be honest. But tonight
I'm always bringing you water.
Oh,
I always bring you a cup of tea or water or something.
I mean, to be honest, this place is great because they've got a cup of tea at 50p.
Yeah, really good.
I've had about 3 today. But the, yeah, normally I'm quite good at acting. In fact, I reckon I'd lose weight if I did reenacting all the time.
Actually, I would agree with you. I'd agree because you're on your feet all the time.
Yeah, I'm on the reenacting diet.
And at home we sit in, well, I sit in a chair all day at work. Well, not all day, but I sit in a chair at work.
Yeah, me too.
So it's completely different. I've only got a couple more things, which is nice. Obviously you enjoy history. If we're not talking about the American Civil War, pretend that wasn't here for a minute, what would be your other period of history that you really enjoy?
Oh, the Second World War.
Second World War.
Second World War. I've totally loved the Lancaster coming over to it, Second World War.
That was brilliant.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Brilliant coming over.
For those who've never seen a Lancaster, by the way, it came over really low. I've been to about 5 reenactments where they've had aeroplanes come over. The only disappointment I've had was a Spitfire who didn't come over. But the Hurricane came over twice. I love Hurricanes. So we've had D-Day Dakotas. We've even on one occasion.
That's one of our ex-reenactors called Howard on his motorbike. Just in case you can't hear it.
not a Spitfire or a Hurricane.
Good timing though, Howard. Just as we were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've even had a Catalina come over, which I really loved.
Yes.
Yes.
That was good.
Oh yeah.
The footage of the Lancaster coming over today is also in the public eye video, which is in the link below. I'm going to keep saying it so people can watch the other videos. Even if you don't watch the videos and you share them with your friends and family, that's still really good as well. So if you want to just press share and then share it on Facebook, and then random people might click on it, and that's also good. Last question I have written down that I can think of now is, what's your favourite luxury item that you bring with you? So like, I don't really know what, I think mine would be my duvet. I bring 2 double duvets, fold them in half, so I've got 4 singles. Because I can keep that warmth. What would be something that you love bringing? Would it be your violin, your guitar?
No, my sweaty trainers.
Your trainers?
My dodgy trainers, yeah.
Home after the weekend, trainers
No,
on?
no, just on a night time, just to get out of boots and into my comfy trainers. That is, oh yeah, and I drive home in them, yeah.
Yeah.
My old trainers, yeah.
I drove barefoot last time home, so my feet were too much pain. Because I had boots on all weekend.
I drove home in the underpants and the trainers.
Do you want that on the video?
By the way, just before anybody thinks that's kind of really weird, these are full long johns. It wasn't like some kind of, you know, polka dot boxer shorts or anything. This was full long johns and trainers.
Whereas I get changed at the end of an event and go home in like leggings or pyjamas.
Do you realise my wife actually says to me, please get changed before you empty the car? If I turn up,
Ryan says the same to me.
Yeah.
I'll get home and he'll go, have you unloaded the car yet?
Yeah.
No. Go and unload the car and then get in the shower.
Oh yeah, don't hug me till you've been in the shower.
Don't come anywhere near me because you stink.
You smell
the smell, by the way, is not from BO, or I mean it is hot here today, so it's probably going to be a bit of that. But it's normally where we've been firing cannons, firing rifles. It's the black powder smell mixed with the bonfire and what we're cooking, and that's the smell you take home. And it takes me 3 or 4 days to get the smell out of my hair before.
And then when we've had COVID. And,
yeah. And you miss it.
Oh my God! Do you know we had COVID, and I burnt some garden refuge, and I put a fire on. I put some wood on. I was like, oh no!
It's like home, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I sat by it by about 10 minutes.
Did
because you stayed out there, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. I want to stay out here.
The house we've moved to, we like our old neighbours. We didn't always have fires because it was quite a secluded garden. There's got a lot of people around us. Where we are now, every neighbour we have has a fire. So when I do get the fire out, it's fine. Everyone's like, oh, you can smell that, it's delicious. And I think, well, you should come away to American Civil War every weekend then, and then you'd find it more delicious.
For people who've never tried it,
Yeah.
it's just, it's not something, I mean, we could sit here all day and we could gush about it,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't, you know, when you've been, it's like the young man today, I'm not sure about this, I'm not sure I want to go in this battle, I'm not sure I want to do this, and then he comes off and says, I died so well!
That
And
was
it's, you know,
amazing, yeah.
absolutely bit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And it's so good for the kids. I mean, my kids have grown, you've grown up with reenacting.
Yeah, 20,
You're like one of my kids that have grown up with
23 years, 24 years I've been reenacting. Maybe about that.
reenacting. I remember we said, Abby.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Thank you for letting me interview you,
You're
sort
more than
of sit
welcome.
and have a chat with me. I'll finish the video now, but do you want to tell people to like, subscribe and share? Do you want to
Oh,
tell people
absolutely. Subscribe and share to Abby because she's amazing. I've known Abby for a very long time and she's very funny. She makes me laugh.
that? And it portrays what we do.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Christian.
You're more than welcome.